Hello, hello. Hi, can anyone hear me? I'm making faces at me. Go away.
Channel.
Go away. Hi, Backyard Magic. Hi, Heather. Welcome, ladies. Hi, Leticia. Good evening. How you guys doing? We'll wait for a little bit, at least 5 minutes, so that we can have more people join. And we'll just go ahead and start. Backyard Magic. Good, and you? I'm good too. Thank you. A little tired, but I'm good. Been working on my garden, and I've been tired. Other than that, I'm good. I'm good, enjoying my evening. That's great, Leticia. It's just 7 o'clock now here, and it's already dark outside. The weather's changing. Hi, Rosana. Good evening. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Like I said, just a little bit tired, but I'm good. Much better than I was before, at least. How are you doing? Huh?
Mendocina.
Oh, yeah. I'll give it to you in a minute.
What juice? I'm gonna get the juice right now, okay?
Tell Papi que te la dé con. She remembers at 7 o'clock she takes her medicine and she's like, mi medicina.
Mix.
Here, give it to Papi so he can. Excuse me, let me give her her medication.
Mommy, where's the
Take it to Papi.
water? Where's the water?
Cassie did such a good job reading. Thank you, Heather.
You can see there's not my little house right there.
She's got a little. They brought my new stove today. Yay! And they have that big box, because it comes in a box. And
I took it because I want to make a house.
come here. Tell them what you did.
I wanted to make a house. That's why I took it and made a house.
And what does it have?
Only my bottle of water.
And does it have windows and doors?
Yeah. It has 3 windows, but one is a small one is a big one. And then I have another small one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's got the box. She's been playing with this since they brought the stove, and it was earlier in the morning, like around 12.
Can you not throw the box away?
Okay, we won't throw it away. That's your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to live in it every morning.
Okay.
But can I just go sleep in it one day?
Okay, sounds good. You can go sleep in it one day. Say bye, friends.
Cute. Bye. The happy face. Why did they send me a happy face?
She said, "Hi, sweet girl," and then how nice. Have fun, Saori. Hello, Saori.
I'm gonna take my medicine. I'll be right back to say hi.
Okay.
And I love you guys.
She said she loves you guys. Yes, Heather, like we were saying,
And I'll join you on my tablet, but I'm gonna help mommy how to put you on my tablet.
okay. Um, she was reading, and then I'm like, I'm gonna record you. She's like, but I'm embarrassed. I said, but you know how to read, so do it on the camera. I said, just don't look at me. So I recorded her, and she's doing really, really, really good. I'm so proud of her. She reads really good now. But you have been working hard. Yes, Rosanna, working very hard. So you guys seen the video probably, a lot of you guys, and I don't know if you guys haven't, I might spoil it, but we do have my potato sprouts. Oh my God, I was so happy. We have potato sprouts. We got the garden weeded. We cut Jose cut all the weeds around it, and then I'm starting to dig a little bit so that I can start planting green beans that hopefully will go. Hopefully, I'll start tomorrow on planting. But I did dig a really long space on two of the sides. I have blisters, canker sores, cuts. I'm just a mess. Got everything on my hands. But I'm so happy. So happy to start growing my little garden and hopefully one day have produce coming out of it. I'm enjoying. I have my little cabbages. I don't know if you guys seen them, but they're this tiny. They're so beautiful. I think there's cabbage, broccoli, maybe cauliflower. I don't remember if I planted that or not, but for sure cabbages.
Mommy, can I borrow a coat? Sorry.
You can get that one right there.
Up there?
Yeah.
I want a goat, so can you buy me a goat?
Okay, I'll buy you a goat. She wants a goat really bad. She told me yesterday. She said, "Mommy, can I have a goat?" And to keep it in the house. I said no because it's gonna poop. And she said, "Well, yeah." I said, "You have to clean the poop." She said, "No, Papi can clean the poop." Like, Papi's not home to be cleaning no poop for no goats.
No. For my medicine.
Oh, okay.
But I just still want to go. Hurry up, go when we have another house.
Okay.
Put them outside though. Because I want no goats to poop inside.
And thank you, ladies, for saying hi to Saori. She went upstairs to go take her medicina, she says. Really, Rosana? I hope I do. I've been eating the sauerkraut that I made. Nobody here likes it at home. Nobody's eating the carrots either. The sourdough bread, though, they love it. Well, except for Cassie. Cassie said, "Oh, it tastes nasty." We have to get used to the flavor. But I've been making it, and then my stove was broken for a few days. Like I said, I just got one today. But I will be making some sourdough with you guys. Hi, Carmen. Oh, hi, Joanne, too. Alcantara. And Sharon. Welcome to everyone. I've been having to take allergy pills daily because my allergies up there. I don't know if it's because all the dust from the cement and everything going on, or if it's just the area. I'm not sure, but man, my allergies. Like yesterday, I didn't take an allergy pill in the morning, and at night I was a sneezing mess. I was just sneezing, and my nose was running, my eyes. So I was like, yeah, I have to start taking a pill again before I get sick again. So now Teddy and Jack, when we leave the property, they don't even try to come with us. They're just happy. They love it over there. We're waiting maybe one more week, and Sally will go join them also so she can run around and have fun over there. Teddy does have to get tied up though because he's feisty. He barks at all the guys that are working. All of a sudden he's quiet, and all of a sudden he just gets up. He goes towards their feet like a little chihuahua. I'm like, Teddy. So we do tie him up. Unless I'm there, then I let him loose, and then I'm watching him a little bit closer. But if Jose is just there by himself, he has him tied up because he doesn't listen. He's a hard head with Jose. He won't listen to him. How are the carrots? My granddaughter says the same about sourdough. That is the sour tasting. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Just gotta get used to it. The carrots are really good. They do have a different taste if you're not used to the fermenting flavor. But they're to me they're good. When I eat my food, I just put a couple carrots and then the sauerkraut, and I like it. I like it a lot. Even though at the beginning when I first starting, I was like, oh my god, what am I getting myself into? But now I enjoy it. It's very good. The onions, I haven't really gotten into those, except for the ones that are inside the carrots. And I like them. I do enjoy them. The sourdough bread, I just been making the big loaves, and it's been good. But both times that I made it here at home, and that's why I didn't record, I had issues with the oven. It kept beeping, turning on, turning off, just like it did with the last French breads that I did for you guys. It was a mess, but hopefully bag is over now that we have the new stove. I have to feed my sourdough tonight so that I can start fresh in the morning. I should have fed it earlier so I could have at least started my bread tonight, but I didn't. It's okay. We'll do it tomorrow. I still do have bread left, and it's really, to me, it's really, really good. Cassie, like I said, she doesn't. Saori likes it. Miguel likes it, and Jose does too. So, but yeah, it's that sour taste. And at first too, that I was like, did I do this starter right? Because it didn't smell good, But it does do everything it's supposed to. When I feed it, it grows really nicely and everything. So, I have to learn how to do more with discard instead of throwing it out and all that stuff too. So I've been watching a lot of people learning how to make more bread. So hi Janine, welcome. No, you didn't miss much. We're just talking about what are we talking about? The cabbages, the plants that we have, the sourdough. We're gonna be making sourdough bread, and the cabbages and the carrots that I fermented. Hi, Cherry. Hi, Chet. Welcome to our live. Please, if you guys can, hit that like button also so that more people see that we are live so that they can join us. The sourdough chocolate cake with the discard. Miguel's sitting here. She's like, I want that. I have to look into that recipe and see if I can try it. Like I said, I'm more newer to sourdough, but I like to try different things. So I'm all about learning. Can't wait to see the sourdough bread. Yum. Soon. That's another thing, Janine. I was saying that I got a new stove. I went to Copel and they told me because the stove had the same code as it did the time before, and it was only not even a month later, that because I bought the extended warranty on it, that I can just return the stove. They didn't give me the full price though for it anymore because I've had it for 6 months, of course. But they did give me most of the money back. And the stove was on sale this time. It was 17,999 pesos, I believe. So like around 900 $900 and something dollars, and they gave me 23, I think. But the insurance, because I bought the insurance again, the insurance was 3,600, I believe. So close to $200. But it's a 5-year warranty on it, and I mean, I like the way the warranty worked because, like I said, they did give me my money back, and she said just buy a new one or buy a different one. It's up to you. I went and looked because I love that one. It's just that code that kept coming up. So hopefully it will start baking more again. But yes, I got my stove back. Sonia, they said if you all the research I've done, they say that it's if you are like if you have sensitivity to yeast and all that stuff, it is better. The sourdough is better for your tummy, and it does help with gut issues. It helps repair gut issues. So yeah, it's healthier. Like I said, I started my starter a few weeks ago, and like right now I've had it asleep for a few days because, like I said, I didn't have a stove. But I will be making bread again. But yes, it is much healthier for gut health issues. Who's knocking? The girls? I can't believe how much the oven gave you so much trouble. Digital, anything don't last like old stuff. You know what though? That's the thing, that the reason that we bought that brand was because back in the States, that's the brand I had. That's the brand of stove that we had. And I had it for 6 years. Never did I have an issue with it. And it was also the digital. And my daughter still has the same stove that I had back in the States, and she has no issues with it either. So that's the reason that we got that brand, because we knew we didn't have issues with it. But something, I don't know if the stuff here is cheaper. I don't think so. But I'm not sure. But yeah, it gave me issues, and like I said, they took it. And as soon as it came back, it started giving me issues because it would like turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off. And the last time that I used it, it just didn't turn on anymore. It just was beeping and it just stopped working at all. So it didn't work anymore. Oh, sorry about that. My phone is on loud. Let me put my volume down on my phone. All right, hopefully it doesn't come through. My daughters went out for my grandbaby's birthday. Happy birthday, Lani. Grandma loves you. And they're sending pictures and videos and all that good stuff to me so I can see how much fun they had. It was just my 2 daughters with the babies. They went to some jumpy place and they had a good time. You're welcome, Sonia. Yeah, try it and let me know if you guys like it. Like, it is a different taste. I know Aldi back in the States, when I used to go shopping, Aldi had sourdough and of course like Jewel and stuff, but I never really bought it. I bought Otis, like I said, from Whispering Willow Farms a long time ago, but I knew I was coming to Mexico, so I didn't want to start it back in the States. So it's just no, it's not dehydrated. It's freeze dried. So it's just powder, and all you have to do is feed it. Once I find it, I don't know where it is. It's in the trailer somewhere. I'm gonna try and feed it and see if that one is different than the one that I made here, because I know she uses good quality flour and stuff to feed it and to make it. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I mean, I like it. I'm enjoying my bread a lot every day in the morning with my coffee. Never fails for our coffee. Oh, this blister hurts so bad. When I was working, I I got it yesterday when I was working at the property. And today I was working and it popped. It hurts. I love the sourdough burger from Jack in the Box. Yes, I'm a fatty. I've never had Jack in the Box, I don't think. And I want to start experimenting with more different kinds of breads. I'll make it work somehow. We'll make it work. Hi, Jessica. Welcome. But like I said, I did like it. It is a little bit more time consuming for sure because you have to start the bread today and make it tomorrow. At least all the ones that I've watched, all the videos. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure because like I said, I'm pretty new to this. But everything is done like the night before. You feed it earlier and then you start working with it. The stretch and folds for a few times before you go to sleep. Then you got to put it in the fridge. And then the next day you shape it and then you let it sit for 3 more hours and then you bake it. So it's more work, but worth it. I like it. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Once it gets cooler here than a baked bread. It's still a high 90s here. Oh, wow. Like I said, we haven't had any 90s, friends. No 90s. I think the highest has been, and it's supposed to be this upcoming week, it's 84 degrees. But other than that, in the morning, it's 50-something degrees every morning. When I go take Jose, because they've been starting at 7 for about a week. So I go and I take him. It's like a 6:45-ish. I have to wear a sweater because it's cold outside. And because I usually am wearing my shorts in the morning when I wake up, I sit on the seat and I'm like, "Oh, it's cold. It's very cold in the morning." And I sleep with my door open from my balcony, and the room gets cold at night. I have to cover myself at night all the time. But yeah, we haven't had any 90s. And that's why I don't know if my peppers are gonna be doing anything because it's not warm. The sun is hot during the day, but 80 something is the highest it goes. So I think that's why I got my little brassica plants already growing too, because it is nice weather for brassicas also. And I still, like today I was separating. I was at the property. Cassie got out of school early today, so I did go longer than I usually go with Jose. The girls stayed here with Miguel. And I separated my seeds, and I want to I want to plant squash and green beans. Is my next goal. It's gonna be a lot of work though with how grassy it is everywhere, but look, my potatoes are growing.
I just wanted to put water in it.
Okay. If you're not done with that, are you done with it?
Yeah, I just wanted to put water in it.
Okay, put it in the sink then, please. Thank you.
You want it to be clean?
Yeah, just put it in the sink. Thank you. She just took her medicine and she brings the cup to me so I can see. I'm jealous, but I love the winter and hate it because my chronic pain. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't miss the cold. This to me right now is good. I don't know how it's going to get when it's really winter though. I hope it doesn't get too cold where we need a heater or anything, because right now it's September. In August, it was the way it is now. So who knows what we're going to expect. I don't know. Like I said, this is going to be our first winter here. Back in Jalisco, it wasn't that cold. It was hot in Jalisco though. It was super hot in Jalisco. Here, we haven't had those hot days. The girls keep wanting to go to the pool, but I'm like, it's cold. Maybe. We'll see, okay? I'm in Illinois, and 2 years ago, I bought new appliances. The dishwasher had to be replaced and the stove repaired. So appliance issues are common in the US too. Oh, wow, really? Yeah, like I said, I had my stove back in the States. We bought it when we first bought the house, and I left, and my daughter still has it, and she has no issues with the one that I had bought. Well, at least that's good to know. Yeah, that's what I told my husband, but I wanted the same one because I do like it a lot. I love you too. I do like the way it heats up and everything, and the big fire gives when I'm cooking too. I love that because the little stove. The day that I that I cooked some beans that I didn't have my stove, it took me like 6 hours to cook just a little bit of beans. I'm like, yeah, no, that's gotta go. My legs cramp up in the cold. Let's go south. Yeah, a lot of people have issues. I have a friend that she can't be outside in the cold because she gets hives all over her body from the cold. And Jose gets hives from the heat now. Now that he's been at the property, though, he does wear a long sleeve shirt and a hat. I just bought him a hat that has like this little thing hanging in the back. And he hasn't broken out. Until the day that we went to the desfile, he was wearing a short sleeve shirt and he broke out again. So it is the sun is doing something to him. He's allergic to the sun or something. I don't know, but he gets hives and like dry patches. But he says it itches a lot, and mostly he gets some right here on his arm and in the back of his neck. And he does have to put some medication on it when it comes up, but. Yeah, I don't like cold anymore. I don't miss the cold. Maybe later on. Well, no, because it feels good here. I was going to say maybe later on I'll miss it, but it gets cold here, so I don't think so. I'm good with no cold. I need a hot water heater. Mine has been broke for almost a year. I just keep boiling water to wash dishes. You know what? We have solar panels upstairs. Well, for the whole house. The water in my bathroom, when we shower, we have 3 bathrooms, right? Okay. We use my bathroom upstairs, me, Jose, and Saori. The kids have their own bathroom, and then we have one downstairs. The one down here, this is where we shower. We all shower because mine in my room, you have to turn on the boiler so that the water can get hot because it won't heat it up. My sink, the water doesn't really come out hot either. But the one in the bathroom here, oh my God, if you're standing there and that water hits you, you're going to peel. It's super, super, super hot. I don't know what it is. The kids have never showered upstairs in their room. It's not solar panel, it's a solar water heater. Oh, that's what it is. Hi, Jose. Yeah, but it's hot. This bathroom down here it's super, super hot. And like I said, upstairs is not. I get that also from the heat. I never knew that the heat can give you that rash until we got to Mexico. It's when Jose got it, because back in the States he didn't have that rash ever. He was always vitamin D deficient, so. Sonia, drink pickle juice. My neurologist told me that, but I had been drinking it. That helps with leg cramping? I did not know that. Minus gas, it will get super hot. My son-in-law gets that on his skin, and he was diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis. Does Jose deal with pain? You know what, Sonia? Lately, he has with his knee. His knee has been bothering him a lot. He says that he got hurt. That he was doing something at the property, and that he got hurt, and his knee has been bothering him a lot. Like it started when he was welding outside because he was on his knees a lot when he was welding, and then it got better. And then he was doing something with the wheelbarrow or something at the property, and he says he hurt his knee. But from there, his knees have been bothering him a lot. So maybe he needs to look into that. I get cramps at night in my legs and feet. I heard pickled juice helps, but have not tried it yet. Maybe that's why I have no pain. I used to eat a lot of pickles, and I would drink the juice all the time. Yet, girl, you have to be one of the most busiest, hardworking lady ever. But I know it's all worth it because you soon will have your dream home. Thank you, Sarah. Yes, I am so excited. I can't wait. I was telling Jose the other day, I wish I could just close my eyes and my house will be done. I know it's gonna be time consuming, and I don't know how long it's gonna be, but yes. But I do stay busy. I love the garden. And like we said before, Jose does not like the garden. So anything that has to do with my garden, I basically do it. He did cut the weeds yesterday, but other than that, digging and planting and all that stuff, I do it. And I rather cook here at home because I know the kids and ourselves, everything is better for our health when we cook it ourselves and we know how we cooked it. And especially if I have homegrown produce, it's gonna be on. It's gonna be more cooking for me. But yeah, but I do stay pretty busy. That's what I was telling Jose today. I'm like, oh, my back. My back is a little tired. But I've been busy at the property. I don't go as much as I would like to, because I really don't want to leave Cassie yet. They did move our appointment from next week until October 3rd or something. So I don't want to leave her too long. But I mean, I know Miguel can keep an eye on her and everything, but I just don't want her to get on that bike and go outside by herself either. Thank God she hasn't had any more issues since the day that she had her issue. But I'd rather stay kind of here, but I do want to go to the property more because I do want to focus on my garden a little bit more. The faster I start getting to my garden, the faster I'm going to start moving along and doing all the planting and everything I want to do, because I have so many things in my head that I want to do. I just need time. But yeah, I do stay a little bit busy. And yes, it will be worth it. Erica was in because I didn't want to go and stand on the sun with her. The thing is that he was standing all the way over there somewhere. He was under the shade. And it didn't click because he hasn't gotten it for a while since he's been working. And so I was like, what is he doing over there? How come he doesn't come over here with us? Well, then he finally came and he's like, well, I didn't come over here because I don't want to get the rash that I get. I said, oh, I forgot about that. I said, well, go back over there where you were. Then he didn't want to go. Well, he got the rash. Yeah. Let me see. Hi, Maria. Welcome. Rosanna, thanks. I've heard as well. Yes, Sarah, I agree. I get terrible cramps on my legs and hands and feet. Awful pain. Doctor has me on magnesium, but it does not help a whole lot. Oh. That stinks when they tell you to take medication. I hate medication. And then they tell you and it don't work. If you have a Walmart, I also buy TheraWork for muscle cramps and spasms. It works great for cramps. I think there's a Walmart here in Morelia. Bananas are supposed to help with leg cramps too. Yep. I did used to take or eat bananas at night before I would go to sleep, and that would help with my cramps because I used to be. I remember, believe it or not, I used to be a soccer player. I used to play soccer. Even before we moved to the farm where we lived, I was playing with the older ladies, and I loved it. And it would give me cramps sometimes, and I had bananas before, and it does help. You can see your shade. Your shadow right there. Janine, the cramps get so bad I have to just out of bed and walk around. I wish my doctor would come up with something to help. Maybe another doctor, Rosana. Maybe try a second opinion and see if they can help you out. Where's Cassie? Sarah, she's upstairs. We just finished eating dinner. We didn't get here from the property till almost 5 o'clock, so I cooked dinner and we ate. And she was outside with Cassie and Miguel, or Saori and Miguel, and then she just went upstairs. She said she was gonna go because she plays with her cousins a lot, so on her tablet. But she said I think she was gonna watch a movie, so she is upstairs. I'll have her come down, or she'll come down in a little while. I'm sure. She likes to say hi all the time. So. Coconut oil also helps out with leg cramps. Joanne, the oil rubbed or by eating it? Using it on your food or just rubbing it on the legs? Because that would be interesting. I have a coconut oil. I have to put it all over Jose's body. I told him the other day, you want me to put some because I made some ointments back in the States with dandelion, and I have some ointment that I made. It's for inflammation and for like arthritis and stuff. I said, you want me to put it on your knee? And he's like, well, put it all over my body because everything hurts. But it helps my kids when their legs hurt or anything. So, but that one has. Because sometimes my legs hurt. Yeah, I think it's I believe it was olive oil I added to that one instead of coconut oil. Okay. Joan, taken internally or topical? Topical use. I have some organic coconut oil that I brought from the States. We're going to have to give it to Jose. I love bananas but have restricted potassium diet because of kidney disease, lupus sucks. Oh, sorry to hear that, Sonia.
Mommy, can I not have a banana?
I have to try to walk them off. You know what? I don't know if it's true. I remember I tried it, but I don't remember if it ever worked or not. When I was pregnant, I would get cramps a lot. And Zest, what is it? The bar soap, if you put it under your mattress, it helps. Whether it helped or not, I don't remember, but they would go away, but I don't know if it was actually the soap or it was just something on my head. But it did help. Like I said, I don't know if it was just my head or if it was real, but it was the Zest, that bar soap. Topical use. Yes, Janine, I get up, stretch, and walk around, but it sure interferes with sleep. My dad used to get some medication here in Mexico, but I don't know what it was called because he used to always get leg cramps at night, and ever since he was taking the medication, they went away. So but I don't remember which one. And it was here in Mexico also. They are also good for skin, hair, and nails. It's do you get it in a pill or just a tablespoon and eat it, or how do you get the coconut oil? I know it's good for your teeth too, to make them white and to wash them also. The coconut oil. I have heard that too about the Irish Spring soap. Yes, a bar of soap, an old sock left allowed. I even tried that. Didn't work. Thank you. I did the baclofen, but had a reaction to it. Rosana, please stay in place and wait a little before walking to avoid a fall. Speaking from experience. Oh, yeah. So you're getting the cramp too bad, huh? I take baclofen for my fibromyalgia, and it still does not work on my cramps. I eat bananas too. I hate them. What, the cramps or the bananas? Nope, it didn't work for me. Sonia, thank you. I have gotten out of bed and was very clumsy. Yeah, like I said, my dad used to take something, but I don't remember what it was called. But I know a doctor gave it to him here in Mexico. And it stopped, and his legs would shake also, and it all stopped. And that happened, it all started happening about it all started happening after his heart attack. Jose said, "Is this channel about Dolores to subscribe?" He's the main one that has to be subscribed to the channel without his pain. You can take a teaspoon daily as well. Here in our island, we use coconut oil for many things. Coconut oil is healthier for cooking, especially if you have health issues like diabetes. I think coconut oil, the only thing you do have to get used to the flavor, because I remember I tried cooking with it and I didn't like the flavor. I do eat coconut a lot. I do love coconut. If I see it like in the
Coconut water.
yeah, we drink coconut water here in Moroleon. When we go to like the mercado and stuff, they have some coconut water, and we drink it, right, mommy?
Yeah.
And they have coconut cream water also, and it's delicious. No, it is delicious, but to cook with it, I really haven't, because that smell of the coconut, I don't know. I've been using lard for cooking here in Mexico more. Cramps, love bananas. Oh, okay, so it is the cramps. I love other things coconut. I love coconut too, no lie. I also have fibromyalgia, and I tried a cream at the feed store called Two Old Goats. That didn't even help. I would try anything. Lard is also great. Yes, John, that's what I use. I've been cooking with lard for a while. Some of the YouTubers that I follow that eat more organic and that eat more let me see, how do I want to say it? The stuff that they grow at home, their animals, their veggies, everything, they say that the lard was healthier. I know back in the day, that's what they used to use all the time was lard. And then we started getting all different kinds of oils, and we started going to the oil. But I said, well, if people used to use it all the time before, and they didn't have all these issues that we have now, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the lard. And I like the flavor of lard.
My tummy hurt.
Yeah, go pee.
I already did.
Okay. You want to take your tablet?
My tummy still hurts.
Okay.
So,
She eats a lot of fruit. Two old goats.
Mommy, I want to watch my tablet.
The coconut candy is also delicious. The cocadas that they sell. Yum. I also have fibromyalgia. I wonder if that has to do with my leg cramps. Somebody answer because I don't know. Two old goats. I love this. We can all compare what we have tried. Yeah, maybe if something works for someone, we can try it. And well, let me knock on wood. I don't even have wood, but thank God to this day I have no pain. A little bit of pain here and there because I'm tired, and I know it's because I'm tired because after I rest it goes away. But like something chronic, thank God. Till now I'm 43 years old and I don't have any chronic pain. Or any pain that I can't take. I was telling Jose like my body feels a little stressed out, but stress is nothing that is really chronic. So thank God I have no major issues.
Mommy, can you turn on my tablet because when I turn it on, it always loads.
It has to load because it was off completely, mommy. Rosanna, I don't know, but I will get them so bad. They wouldn't start. They will start from my foot up in the back and they won't make me cry. I got that. Their work really helps. Maybe try that, ladies and gentlemen. The tarot work. Let's see if it works for you guys. It works for Sherry. Coconut oil for your hair is amazing. Just apply it to your hair and leave it on for a few hours, then wash it out. Leaves your hair very soft. I have to try that, Carmen. My hair is getting better now that I haven't dyed it in a long time. As you guys can see, all my white hairs are everywhere, but it's okay. I'm a grandma of 5. Proud. But it has been getting better. Like it's not so dry like it used to. But back when I was in the States, because I used to always dye it before, it used to be so dry and nasty. But if coconut oil works, I'm gonna have to try it out and see if it gets Saori's. Anybody know anything for tangled hair? Because Saori has that real thin, fine hair. Her hair tangles so much. She cries all the time when I'm doing her hair because her hair is always tangled. Yes, two old goats. People say it works. Said it didn't work for me. Look it up. We can't compare diseases. I guess we can. Brainstorm. My son is very active in sports and his coach recommended Epsom salt. Soaking your feet in it or your whole body. There works. It's amazing stuff. I use it. Oh, there's another one. Carmen uses it also. What about going to see Crudena to help with the aches and pains with natural and organic remedies? Old school. There's an option. Fibromyalgia is an autoimmune illness of chronic pain. It can hit anywhere. SLE lupus the same. Do you guys ever wonder though, back in the day, they didn't used to have all these health issues that we have nowadays?
Mommy, I lost my.
Do you guys think it's just the food? Or what is it that is making us have all these health issues?
Mommy, but I can never get in here because I locked the secret code.
Okay.
And I have my card right in here.
I don't know. I just always wonder, sit there and wonder. What is it that is hurting our health so much that didn't happen before? There's an older man, real old guy, when I'm going to the property. He's got to be 90 something years old. And he still has his big knife because he goes to work. He has two sticks that he holds onto to walk. And I'm like, look at this man. He's so old and he walks with his little head down already because he's super old. And he's moving very slowly. But he goes to work still. Like, I don't know if probably at his own property or whatever, but he goes to work daily. All the time I see him walking. I'm like, and look at us now. We have this pain, that pain, this pain.
Mommy, do you think there's someone else?
Rosana, yes, prayers, it helps. It helped my mom and she's 92. I have her some tarot works and she loves it. It's like $20 a bottle, but I don't care. Hey, as long as it works, it takes that pain away, right? Rice water, good for the hair. It becomes silky and shiny soft. I used rice water for a little while and then I didn't do it anymore. I need to go back to I used to put mayonnaise, egg, all the things. I am the only pain of her life. Yes, you are the only pain of my life, for sure. Yes. Sherry, I'm 72. Where do you buy it? She said Walmart. I buy it at Walmart. I'm sure Amazon might have it also. I think it is the food. Yeah, that's what I think too. We eat much processed foods. I'm 63 years old. Laugh aloud. Old sucks. We eat too much processed foods. Back in the day, they would die young in Mexico because they wouldn't really go to the doctor. That is true. But I know my grandma, she didn't pass away. My great grandma, my great grandma, she didn't pass away till she was, I think, 93 years old. And the only reason she passed away because she was, before she had an accident and fell and broke her hip, she was walking. She didn't wear no glasses. She didn't wear no hearing aids. She was sewing every single day. And she was perfectly fine. She fell on a step or something and she broke her hip. From that day on, she said, I don't want nobody taking care of me. I'm not going to let anyone take care of me because she wanted to do everything herself. She stopped eating completely and she passed away. But I know a lot of older people. Mi tía Anita, she was, I think, 96 when she passed away and she was still doing everything. She had beautiful white hair down to her butt. I remember she would like comb her hair every day right there by herself. She passed away older too. I don't know. But yeah, doctors were not very common in the older people here in Mexico. What an inspiration, the old guy. Yes, Janine. I look at him every day. I'm like, yeah, you can't be complaining. Look at that older guy. For foot bath in a bucket, put water and Epsom salt, soak for your feet for 30 minutes. There you go, ladies. And Jose. Oh, and welcome El Rivera also. My mom's cousin was buried today in El Paso, Texas. She lived 101 years and she was Adventist and didn't eat meat, drink or smoke. Maybe the genes. 101 years. Wow. That's what I want to live. I want to live till I'm really, really, really old. But I want to be able to do my own stuff with myself. That is awesome. I mean, sorry that she passed away, but 101 years old, it's a good age. Well, that's great. Sorry for your loss. Yeah, sorry for your loss for sure. But like Jessica says, we consume the much processed food. Mexico, they eat less. Also, the medical has advanced. Yeah, I agree, Rivera. The thing is that what I see here in Mexico, they go to the root cause of your issue. They don't just be like, oh, here, take this medication, take this medication. Um, they keep doing tests and stuff until they find the root cause of your issue. Back in the States, I felt like they just gave you medication to stop the ache a little so you can keep going back because you have insurance and the insurance is going to pay and make money. And if people are not sick, they don't make money. So I think that's my belief. Everybody can believe whatever we want. I'm not medical or anything, but my belief is that back in the States, they just want to calm your pain. Here, they try to get to the root because insurance is not a thing here. A lot of places don't have insurance. My grandma on my dad's side was 103 when she passed away, and my mom is 93. Oh no, I don't want to live that to be that old. I do. I want to live to be old. If you have your health, it's great. Sherry, if you have your health, it's great. If I'm also into natural remedies. It's a learning experience. My boyfriend's brother had to be life flighted on Tuesday with an aneurysm that burst. He is on life support and he's not going to make it. He is 54. So sad. Oh, sorry to hear that, Janine. We'll keep you guys in our prayers. I had a friend, she passed. How old was she? I want to say she was 42. She had an aneurysm. July 3rd, we were all getting ready to go for July 4th. We were going to go to Indiana Beach, I remember. And she was supposed to buy the watermelon because we all took something and she was supposed to buy the watermelon. Her mom said that it was around 10 something at night. And she said, well, let's get ready so we can go get the watermelon tonight. Because we were leaving early the next morning. And all of a sudden she just fell and it was an aneurysm that bursted and she didn't make it. She left 3 little kids. One of them, the smallest one or the youngest, was 1 year old. He doesn't even remember his mom. The other 2, I think one was 6 and the other one's like 4. Really, really, really small kids. But sorry to hear that for sure. Thank you. Couldn't make it to get burial because I had CT scan to my lungs. She was so cute from Juarez. Ya las primas having coffee in heaven. Oh. How was your CT scan results, Sonia? If you want to share them here, we can probably say a prayer for you also. Rosana, I really don't. My doctor tells me that my innards are great. It's just my bones and muscle aches. Very sad, Janine is so young. I'm so sorry to hear that. Janine, prayers for your family. Eric, I think you're right about that insurance issue. Like I said, yeah, that's how I think. Sonia, so sorry for your loss. What a life she lived. I bet she had stories. My grandma was 100. I love listening to her. And you know what? Those older people are the best stories, aren't they? They tell you the best stories ever. Prayers. I want to live to be older. I have grandkids and great grandkids. I want to know what they become. I just have grandkids, no great grandkids yet. That is so sad, Erica. Sending prayers for, where am I? Uh, for you, Janine, and your boyfriend's family. Prayers, Janine. He has 2 teenagers. That's the worst part when you leave your little kids or your kids at all. It don't matter if they're little or not. Leaving your kids behind is just the worst. I think us parents should always bury, or our kids should always bury our us as parents, but sometimes it's backwards, and that's horrible. I think that's one of the reasons too that I like to preserve my own growth, my own produce, and do as much as I can in my garden so that I can grow my own produce and cook them and eat them, because I know all these health issues people have. Like I said, back in the States, we used to eat our chickens, our eggs. The last 6 years of my life in the States were probably the healthiest that we have eaten, because we did also butcher bull, we had sheep, we had just stuff that we had from our bull. We, like I said before, we got 1,300 pounds of meat, so we would always cook our own meat that we know how it grew, our chickens, our eggs. So we were always eating our stuff, my produce, everything that I grown. I don't know if you guys have ever watched any of my videos from before, but I used to grow a lot, and I would give away so much of my vegetables. And I didn't really have fruit. The only fruit that we did have 3 apple trees, and we had a cherry tree. One time there was a tornado. Me and Jose were working. The kids were at home, and they said a tornado hit really bad because they went to the basement, and half of my cherry tree was cut in half, fell over, and the other half was standing, and it took my gala apple tree down. But I was telling Jose, when I went back to the States, that gala apple tree, it was just a branch on the floor, and it's got apples. I don't know how good they grew, but it was full of apples when I went. We had that gala apple tree, we had a golden apple, and the other one, I'm not sure what kind of apple tree it was. But it was Saori's favorite tree because it was small but full of apples. And every day we would go outside, and she would cut her little apples and just munch on them.
Eat them.
Mm-hmm. You like to eat them, right?
Yeah, I had apples one day.
Yeah. But that's the only fruits that I had. I had strawberries also. But other than that, I didn't have many fruits, pickles. But I did do a lot of squash. I froze it, I canned it, and now I have a freeze dryer, and I use my dehydrator a lot too back in the States. So I used a lot of that stuff. So maybe but see, I eat my veggies. Jose does not. I eat this fermented food that I did. I eat the bread. Whatever I can do for my health so that I can feel good. Because like I said, yeah, I'm tired, but that's just because I've been working hard, but not because anything is chronic, thank God. But I try to eat as best as I can. And the thing is, here in Mexico too, they cook the food different. It's more fresh. You go to a carniceria and you get meat, and it's fresh. Not like back in the States, it's frozen for who knows how long, where it came from, and how long it took to ship and to make it to the store and to be sold. So my grandma was always old to me that I can remember as a kid. She just older and older as I got older and older. Thank you. He is donating all his organs, so they are keeping him alive until then. Oh,
Can you?
that's a nice gesture. Very nice gesture of him. But yeah, that's a sad story. We will keep you and your boyfriend in our prayers. Hopefully, a miracle would happen, but he is gonna save lives. My grandma would tell us stories about how they survived the Japanese war, what they had to do to survive. Has anyone tried fasting? I'm thinking about it. They say it's good for your body. Heather, we have, me and Jose have done it. We've done it where we haven't eaten anything, and we've done it where we have eaten so many hours of the day and so many hours we haven't. Um, Jose was gonna do it, and I just did it with him so I can support what he wanted. But it works. I think it works. I was just telling him yesterday actually that I wanted to do a fasting just because I think it's more like a mental thing right now. Because I'm a little bit, I think, because everything that's going on, my brain's like, brr. My brain's just like, let me just rest for a little bit. And I was telling him that I wanted to do a fasting. He's like, for what? Why is the reason? It's not that I have any kind of pain or anything, but more just for my brain. So maybe I can pray a little bit more and, more. I don't know. But I was thinking about it and I was like, are we doing anything this weekend? And he's like, why? I said, because I want to do a fasting, but I don't want to go somewhere and not eat. I want to stay home and not eat. But yes, fasting does work for chronic pain and stuff. I know they do it for, there's people that do it for diabetes too, because it starts doing something with your blood. And Jose is the one that knows all about that stuff, and he explains it to me before we do it, and then we do it. But I don't know much about it, but I do it with him when he does. I would love to have apples and cherry trees, but they won't grow in South Texas. It's too hot. Yeah, probably. Yes, Erica, the elderly have the best stories. I believe American doctors get kickbacks from pharmaceutical companies, and they don't check for dangerous combinations. Unfortunately, I agree. That's another thing. I can't wait for you to show us canning. I can't wait to have any produce so I can do my canning. I know there's canning videos back from when I was in the States when I started my channel. There's somewhere I can dried potatoes. What else? Salsa, enchilada sauce, tomatoes. There's a lot of different videos up there. You guys can watch while we get there. I can't wait till we get there, but we're not there yet. Soon, hopefully. Yes, you are so right, Gloria. The additives and preservatives are horrible for us. Yes, they are. My granny used to tell us stories about farming with horses. I don't know if any of you guys watch, but there's a YouTube channel. It's called Rancheritos. Oh crap! I just had the name. Los Rancheritos de Sinaloa. It's a Spanish channel, but they still farm with their horses. It's a family. They have one little girl and 3 boys, I believe. 3? Yes, I think it's 3 boys. It's a good YouTube channel. Intermediate fasting is so good for you. It helps. The only thing with intermediate fasting that I don't know is how many hours for your weight. I know it's different hours that you're supposed to do it, and we've done it before, but But I don't know if we're doing it the right way because of the hours. Because sometimes you eat for so many hours and then so many hours you don't. So I don't know the hour range. Gloria, you are so right. My brother was being overdosed by his doctor and ended up passing out and breaking his ankle so severe he had to have a plate put in. Oof. That's horrible. I have to go pick up my 13-year-old granddaughter from high school football game. She plays in the band and she gets so excited for home games to play because she's a nice girl. Oh, nice. I changed his doctor, and he immediately was taken off all meds except what he absolutely needed for his heart because he has a pacemaker. He went from 17 pills to 4 a day. Oh, wow. That is a big change. That's great. Yeah, sometimes second opinions too work, I think. And good to keep him busy. Wow, Vapor Valley's scary. Rosana, yes, I'm so proud of her. She won a trip to North New York City this last June. She's amazing. Thank you.
Mommy.
That's awesome. That is awesome. It's always one more pill. Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, it starts with one pill and you end up with like 20 or 30 pills. No, thank you. I try, unless, unless my head is like where I can't take it anymore. It's the only reason that I take medication. But other than that, if I can take the pain, even if it's there and it's just that little pain that you have, I won't take medicine. I refuse to take medication. I hate medicine. I try to do anything I can. I have a, what was he? An Indian friend. He told me he used to always take my headaches away. Actually, on your left hand, you have this little nerve right here, and he was every time I would have a headache, I would be like, "Hey, help me, because I have this pain right here." He would go and he would get into the little nerve that you have here, and he would press on it. My headache would go away. So I tried that many, many, many times before I take any medicine. I don't like medicine. I wish, I hope I learn of something for my allergies so that I don't have to take allergy medication either, because I don't like medicine at all.
I love you, Mom.
It's always one more pill. Rosanna, I had to fight to get that done for him, but after switching doctors, it was done immediately. That's great, Vapor Valley. I'm very happy for that. Sherry, I can tell you are so proud. That's so great. Yeah, just be careful when you're driving. I don't know what time it is over there, but here it's dark. Tell Cassie I'm so proud of her. I listened to her read to us today and she did so good. I sure will. Thank you. Thank you, Vapor Valley. She's doing super. Sarah, hi baby girl. Erica, please give her a hug for me. We love seeing her smiling and playing in the mud. Those are precious memories. Let me give you a hug. She said, give you a hug. She doesn't want to get up, but she gave me a hug. Thank you, Sarah. That's why, because sometimes I'm like, oh, she's going to go home and she's going to be so dirty. And I'm like, you know what? She's a kid. Just go ahead and play. And I just leave her in her undies. When we're in the car, that's why the other day she was right here standing by me. She was just in her undies because I just take her. Oh, I'm sorry. She doesn't want me to say this. I just leave her in her undies. But I don't care. She can play. Sometimes that's the thing that I tell Jose too, because Jose is more like, ooh. And I tell him, they're kids. Let them play. Let them do. Who cares? She's going to get dirty. She can go in the shower. I love seeing her play. Even Cassie, when it rains and they go outside to play, I love it. I sometimes want to go out there with them. No lie. Thank you. This was a follow-up, and thank God
Do you want me to help you
the ones
sing?
aren't growing. Going to
Do you want me to
pulmonologist
help you
office
sing?
Monday. I am
Do you
69.
want me to help you sing? You
Thank
make
goodness.
me happy.
That's great news, Sonia. I'm happy for you.
Who's that for?
I do
Push me.
16-8 intermediate fasting. Up in the morning, hydrate, drink water, and I have coffee. Noon, each lunch 4 p.m., second meal, then my last meal before 8. Then hydrate with water until bedtime. 16-8. I think I've done the 14-10. I remember if I have done the 8-16-8. And you lose weight too? That's what I love. When you do it the right way, at least.
My sweet cake, Mommy.
Letting kids get dirty help their immune system. That's why so many kids stay sick these days. They never get outdoors to get dirty and exposed. I agree. I do agree on that one. It does help it build their immune system.
Steve, I don't like this.
Yes, I already a couple of times when we left the property, all you could see was her eyes. And not even, because she had some mud on her eyelids too. She's full of her arms. But as soon as we get in the car, I'm like, let's take your clothes off. I had to throw some of her pants away because they were so stiff. I tried to wash them and they were still nasty. I was like, yeah, you guys gotta go in the garbage. But
I like those.
yeah,
Yeah.
but she does have a blast playing in the mud, water,
I have still these ones.
muddy puddles. She said.
I still have these things because I like blue and green, right?
Yeah, you do like blue and green.
And that's why I always paint with green, right?
Mm-hmm. When my 46-year-old was 9, that got migraines, I took her to Children's Hospital. They wanted to put her on daily medications. I said, no, she's too young. When she would get them, I would sit and massage. And that would help, right, Rosana?
I'll help
Yep.
you.
Her feet will help, yeah, because you have those points on the bottom of your feet as well for pain. The 16-8 helps me with my blood sugar levels. My morning blood sugar was a little elevated, so this eating first meal at noon helps me a lot. I am too lazy to walk in the morning. I know when I go take Jose to work in the morning, I tell him, "Hey, look, you don't want to get up to go to work. Look at all those people getting up to just go run in the morning." There's a lot of people running in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. They're already out and running. No, thank you. I'm still asleep.
They're already asleep.
Rosana, I did the same for my son. He started at 4 years old, and he would come, ask me to massage his head till he fell asleep. Saudi does her feet. My feet hurt. Can you give me a massage? And she'll sit there, and we give her a massage, and she falls asleep. I get migraines, Rosanna. I just take meds when I need them. You know that, I don't know if you like eggs or not, but migraines you take a duck egg before you eat anything for 7 days in a row, and migraines go away. I don't know if anybody has heard that or has tried that before, but it does go away. I used to have what the heck was it? Vertigo before. I'm not sure what helped, but I don't have it anymore. I don't know if it's the way I'm eating or what anymore, but it did go away. But try the duck eggs for migraines. 7 days before you eat anything in the morning. Just with some water, drink it, and let me know if it works if you try it. I love it when she plays in the mud. Thank you, Janine. I need a friend like that to come wake me up to go walking in the morning. You and me both, Jessica. Pero acontecerá si no oyeres la voz de Jehová, tu Dios, para procurar cumplir todos sus mandamientos y sus estatus que ya te intimo hoy, que vendrán sobre ti todas estas maldiciones y te alcanzarán. Are you talking about a raw duck egg, Erica? Yes, Vapor Valley. A raw egg. You just crack it, put it in water, and you take it. It's 7 days in a row. My sister was trying it, but she said she couldn't swallow the egg. It was too big, and she didn't want to break it because it was nasty. But it does help. It does help for sure. I also love watching my grandkids play outside instead of being inside and watching TV. You're right, to let them play and get dirty. And you know what, Saori, even Cassie, they like the garden. Saori loves planting stuff. Cassie, she's getting more into it, I feel like, than she did before. But I'm like, just go. Get dirty. I don't care. I don't care. There's water. There's soap. Always. I just let them be. They're kids. They're going to grow up and then they're not going to want to play with dirt anymore. So might as well let them enjoy. I got those rain boots for Saudi back in the States when those are ones she wears here. And
they were boys.
Yeah, they are boys.
God doesn't me back those to the store because I don't want those. I want girls.
Oh, you want girls' boots? Okay, we're gonna have to get you some boots. Some muddy, putty rain boots, right? And they're like full of mud. Full of mud. You know how those rain boots they usually lay over? No, not those. Those are straight up. I have them outside because they are so full of mud everywhere. And I bought those for the rain, but she says it's for the muddy puddles. So I just let her wear them. I can't do raw eggs. Hey, Janine, but if it's going to take your migraine away, 7 days is not a lot. And that's another thing, too. When I used to be back in the States, we had ducks, and I would cook with duck eggs. I would mix them with the chicken so that the kids didn't notice because they did have a little bit of different flavor. But I used to cook with my duck eggs all the time, too. Just finished your latest video. I love how happy you were about your plants growing. Your happiness brings me back every day. Thank you for your post. You're very welcome, Shirley. I just was so happy to see my little potato sprouts. There's 16 plants growing. I had to count them because I was so excited. And Cassie couldn't believe that I was laughing. I was so excited about it. But yeah, my plants do make my heart happy. It made me very happy. And so I said, I don't know if I'll have any potatoes out of them, but hey, at least there's a little plant. And thank you for watching the videos. Saudi makes me laugh every time she gets in a mud plane. She's having such a great time out there, but my favorite is when she plays in the flood waters. She throws herself. She says she's swimming. Yeah, she's hilarious.
I swim like a fish.
You swim like a fish?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I'll learn, right?
Yeah.
So I can learn how to swim when I'm big, right?
Yeah, you're going to learn how to swim in a puddle.
No, in a big pool.
Oh, in the big pool. Okay.
Where my Minnie Mouse things on. I'm gonna put my name. They're gonna put my Minnie Mouse things on so I can just go in the pool and then do I start floating?
Yeah. I get sick to my stomach when I get migraine. Not sure if a raw egg will send me running to a garbage can or toilet, whichever is closer.
Oh no! Why didn't you up there?
When I used to get migraines before, it's been a long time that I haven't had migraines like I used to. I would have to go to in a black or a dark room, close all the curtains, and I didn't want to hear no noise. I would close my eyes, and I didn't want to hear nobody talking to me, no noises at all. And that's the only way it would go away. But thank God, those migraines went away. Vertigo went away. My allergies changed because, like I said before, I never was allergic to mango. I never was allergic to pistachios. Now I am, but I'm okay with that. Just don't give me those migraines or that vertigo anymore. But yeah, I don't this no migraine for no one. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Because migraines are no fun. I would want to puke. It was horrible. Ugh. Those are not good memories I want to remember.
So I can see that on here.
But Janine, try the egg when it doesn't hurt you. Unless you know when it's gonna hurt you. But like maybe say tomorrow. And just try it 7 days in a row. Don't wait until you have the migraine going so you can take medication for it. Or take the raw eggs. I couldn't bring myself to try duck eggs. I use them for baking only. They're good. They're just a little bit stronger. And you know the skin or the outside is harder, but other than that, they're good. Especially if you mix them with your chicken eggs, you can't tell what the difference on any of them.
Let's go. Let's go.
Saudi is living her best life, and the clay in the dirt is no problem. Yes, she is. And you know what? It brings me back memories because I remember when we lived back in Mexico. We were poor. We didn't have money. Like I think I told you guys before. My mom would send us to this aunt to go get a tomate from this person, an onion from this person. It was because we lived surrounded by aunts and cousins and stuff. So we would go to one side of the house and go ask for a tomato one side because my dad moved or went to the States. And we were in Mexico. And a tomato from here, an onion from there. So we didn't have no toys. I remember we used to play with the shoes. They were our cars. We used to grab leaves outside and mud and we would cook with them. And those are the memories I have when I was little. And those were the best memories ever.
I played in muddy tunnels when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
Then I grabbed a little bit with my hand and then cook it with you.
Yep.
And I ate a little. Like it was real food.
Yes.
But did it taste nasty? That's why I throw up.
To me, duck eggs have a really rich yolk, which I love for dipping toast in. I've never had it for dipping my toast in it. But maybe I need to try that. I love eggs. I could eat eggs daily. That's why I tell Jose all the time. I could eat eggs every single day. And they don't bother me. Him and another hand.
Can you buy me eggs?
Yeah, pues, allá hay eggs. There's a lot of eggs over there. We have like 8.
I'm hungry, so can you buy
You just ate, Goofy.
But I'm still hungry.
Okay.
Can you Die.
Janine, my daughter got sick to her stomach and had to sleep it off in a dark room, no noise. Then when she got up, she was so hungry. the migraine? It made her hungry? Oh, wow.
Me.
So they sell duck eggs? Yes, they do, Janine. I don't know if where you live. Mommy, you're watching your tablet. I don't know if where you live, at the stores they sell them, but try to see if you have a farm around you that will sell the duck eggs. In Illinois, where we had them, we would sell them as well. We would give them, I think, $5 for the egg chickens and $6 for the duck eggs for a dozen. But they do sell duck eggs. I hide in a dark room with eyes on my head.
Let's go with me.
Yeah, I never put ice. I just needed to be in the dark. Oh, and I would put what is it, a do-rag or whatever it's called, really tight on my head, or a sock, a long sock. I would tie it up just as tight as I could, and then I would put alcohol here and here. I don't know. That was my mama's thing, but it worked. Ew, I remembered when I was young, my grandparents would give us raw eggs over hot rice or by itself. Couldn't remember what the benefits were.
Guys.
Over hot rice. I used to drink the raw eggs in Coke. That's one way I would take it, or with orange juice. But I never had it on hot rice before. I fry my duck eggs just like a fried chicken egg. Yeah, a lot of people prefer duck eggs than chicken eggs. I don't know why. Like I said, I didn't mind them at all. I would just mix them with the other ones, and they were good. I will go get me a duck. I love to watch them waddle around. Go for it, Janine. You'll love it. They have those in the animal markets, if they have any around you. Anyways. Or even at the, what's it called? I can see it right here, the red letters. Farm and Fleet and stuff have them, but not till spring, but they grow fast. I remember I think there was a lot of people in Joliet that thought that baby ducks were just beautiful to watch waddle in their water. Because as soon as they would grow, Erica, do you want a duck? We have a duck. I would go and get ducks. They would bring them to us. I think one time they brought us about 4 to the house, and we were an hour away from Joliet. And they would bring us all kinds of animals, but ducks was a big one. I have never had a duck egg. Yeah, I think a lot of people haven't had duck eggs. I had turkey eggs. I love turkey eggs too. Duck eggs, quail eggs, chicken. I don't remember if we ever ate the geese eggs that we had. I think those we just hatched out. That's a hangover cure. The huevo with the Coke. My neighbors would love me. I live in town. They don't make no. They're not very loud, especially if you only have one. Aren't you allowed to have chickens and ducks? No, I don't know. I know there's some places they let you have up to 5 hens. There can be no roosters if you live in town, but I don't know. My husband, rest in peace, will take raw eggs and cook. Yeah, that's how I had them before too. A lot. And they say the quail egg is better than any other egg. They have more protein with orange juice. Oh. Yeah, I've had it with orange juice or Coke. I didn't know it was for a hangover though. So now, yes, my husband's remedy after weekend partying. Oh, see, Joanne said with orange juice. Saudi's playing a game right here next to me. So if you guys keep hearing her talk, she's talking to her tablet.
Can you do something?
Hey, I caught a rooster 3 weeks ago, and I am racing it.
I love you so much. So don't video this comment on subscribing.
I think roosters are beautiful. Well, there's some, I should say. Hold on. Let me take that back. But there's some mean ones. We used to have, it was a dark Brahma that we had. Those roosters were, I kid you not, I mean, huge. Huge. We had one that was so mean. I mean, when I say mean, he was mean. He would attack anybody and their mom. Until he would always attack me. He attacked Saori a few times also. I attacked him with the stick. I was like, well, you're not going to come by me. I don't remember. I think we ended up butchering him, but he was mean. That was a mean rooster. Joanne, do you live in the city where you can't have animals either? Not sure about ducks, but we can have 10 chicken hens. Oh, okay. Oh, 10 is more than I've heard. That's awesome. Remember the orange Julius? That was orange juice with raw eggs. I don't know if I want to do the raw eggs anymore, though. Now that I'm grown. My late husband always had menudo for a hangover. Menudo, spicy menudo. With some homemade tortillas. Give me some, please. And I know a lot of people don't like menudo, but I love it. Jose, see, the thing is that Jose does not like menudo, but he'll drink the juice, which has all the nutrients from the tripe. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I love menudo. The hen escaped. Oh, so you were going to catch both? The pair? I remember Orange Julie is cold and good. See, Sonia? See? Yeah, I just remember my mom used to give us, because since we didn't have any money before, well, we still don't, but she said at least the huevito with the either orange juice or the Coke will give us a lot of protein, nutrition. So she would give us an egg with either Coke or orange juice. But we have remedies for a hangover. We have remedies for headaches. We have remedies for pains. What else remedies are we going to have? Are we old or what? No, we call it villagers here on Guam. Can raise a farm if you have a farm or big land. Girl, the hen gave me 3 eggs before she flew away. You better go find her. Maybe one day I'll get to go to Guam and see. Same, I like juice but can't do the tripe. The tripe cooks and the juice though. Is it the texture of the meat? Or is it just something mental? Because it has all the flavor of the tripe.
Ooh.
Here at the mercado, there's a lot of little puestos that have menudo. We've eaten it in 2 different places, I think. But we like it from one more than we do all the other ones. Because it doesn't have a smell or anything. It's done very good. And when we go, I ask for menudo with pata and everything. Jose's like, just juice. And I love it. I gotta try eggs with Coke. It's really good. You don't taste the
I
egg.
think the ones that look like it.
So I think they will whip it up. Well, if you're lucky, you'll have a long life. Puros remedios. My heel hurts so bad. Help me out. I roll my foot over the spike roller contraption and it still hurts. I think it's a heel spur. Anyone? Aren't you supposed to hit it on the floor or like in an edge of something? That's what I heard at least. So that it can bust. I think Jessica. Maybe. I'm not sure. Help her out, somebody. Too chewy. Could be mental. Some say I am mental. See, Janine, I said something mental. Use vapor rub, they said, Jessica. Don't get drunk to test it out. Yeah, you don't have to get drunk to test it out. Just try it.
Mommy, what is here?
It's for when you hurt your lip. Don't take it off because it's a scab.
What will I do?
No, because it's gonna bleed.
It's gonna bleed even worse. Now I'm gonna have to go to the doctor.
Don't peel it, okay? Just leave it alone.
Well, what about I do?
Don't do it. Go put some chapstick if it feels dry.
I don't know chopstick.
Go get mine from upstairs.
Okay, the ones that dries on people. The ones that dries people. So they can have dry people.
Joan, my mom tells me the same thing. Vapor rub or an onion. Or a tennis ball, roll your foot in backwards and forward motion. Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity, is a THC or CBD legal there? I don't know. But you know what though? I don't smell people anymore like I used to back in the States. But Joan, is it legal where you're at? Jessica, it sounds like you have plantar fasciitis. I stopped my heel pain with wrapping the middle of the foot with athletic tape to bring the arch up. There are YouTube videos on how to wrap it. If it's the plantar whatever it is, I used a planter thing for my foot. That's what the doctor gave me. More towards the back too, and it helped a lot. It went away.
Mommy, this one.
No excuses, just saying.
Mommy, stuff feels dry.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I think so.
Vapor rub and gargle with salt water are typically answers for any cure. El vaporru. Hey, but it helps. If you have a cough and you put it on your chest and your back, it helps. I can recall my grandmother would has go barefoot and climb a tree, press against the branch. Oh, see, maybe that's because you were pressing more with the middle of your foot too. So maybe what Vapor Valley said makes sense. Not on one. I don't smell people anymore. Thank you, Vapor Valley 65. I would try that. It's not in my state. Some say it helps with pain. With chronic pain, I think is what they use it for. However, I've heard that landowners are able to grow MJ on their property, but there's guideline. Maybe you could buy some from them. Just kidding. Just kidding. No. There's CBD ointments that you can put on for pain. I think Amazon even sold them. I don't know if they do it anymore or not, but vitamin store sells CBD oil. Oh, see? Yeah, I know somebody sold CBD oil, and you can put it on your aches, and it's supposed to help. That's what they say. That's what I've heard people say. Whether it does or it doesn't, I'm not sure, but I've heard it before. You got it?
I need dry, I think.
No, it's wet now.
Well, can I dry it up with water?
Probably better storage shots. Saudi tripped the other day and she's got this little scab right here on her lip. And she wants to take it off. So I can think it says dry. And she's like, if I take it off, am I gonna have to go to the hospital? You wanna come over here again?
Yeah.
Hold on. 1, 2, and ay, ay, ay.
Hi.
She got that little scab. Her lip was so fat though. Apply aloe vera on her lip.
What aloe vera?
What does it do? Does it for the dry or for the pain or for the swellingness or? They said hi, Saudi.
Mommy, like they said they they laugh.
They're making laughing faces.
Yeah, because look.
Yeah, I see them.
And they make the
Hi.
yeah.
Wave at them. Say hi.
Hi.
It heals dry skin, scabs, and sores. I know aloe vera. When my grandpa had an accident, he lost like the whole top of his foot, and he didn't have any skin. And I think they put some kind of screws or something. I'm not sure exactly what happened to his foot, but he didn't have no skin. And my grandma started putting aloe vera on it, and his skin grew back. So yeah, believe it or not. I know it's good for your pimples and stuff too, for your manchas that I have from the sun too. Oh, I should try that. I can get a super low dose, but I tried it and it is such a low dose. Then I always very strict state. I saw all these stretch marks from pregnancy. Oh, I might have to tell my daughter. She's always looking for something for her stretch marks. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, Saudi. Everyone's saying hi. You see all those pieces?
Yeah. What is that face? A cute face and
Yeah.
a laugh face
Uh-huh.
and two hearts
Mm-hmm.
and all of those.
Hi.
And the unicorn.
She's reading the emojis.
The unicorn,
Uh-huh.
the star, and the flower.
Mm-hmm.
And can I try to see what's over here?
Just that.
They said a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put an emoji on my tablet?
You want to put an emoji on your tablet?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of these.
Okay.
Can I put all of the emojis?
Don't let her mess with the Vaseline. Let her suck on popsicles. Hi, Saudi.
Then where's they sent
I gave her ice. And we put it we put it inside of a bag, and that's what she helped it with, or it helped with the swelling go down. And then yesterday it was still very swollen, and today is just a little scab on the top of her lip. Right? You tired, mommy?
Mm-mm.
You look tired to me.
I'm gonna play Crocodile Bombody. Oh, how did you get that
Right
one?
here.
Yeah,
Tell her
but
not to
what's this one?
touch her cold sore. It could cause spreading to other areas. Vapor rub. It's from her vapor rub. Look at me. Vapor rub. Vapor Valley. It's from, she fell and she busted her lip. Like down here, she bit it and it's like got really swollen and she cracked it. She hit herself on the wall. So it's not a canker sore. It's actually just from when she fell. She fell 2 days ago, I think. Right? But it's not a canker sore. It's just from the sore from her fall. Because with her little bottom teeth, she bit her lip. Acontecerá que si oyeras atentamente la voz de Jehová tu Dios para guardar y con sus mandamientos que yo te prescribo, tú exaltarás sobre todas las naciones. Piece of fruit. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I just gave her just ice cubes. Hope you feel better, sweet girl. Say thank you.
Thank you.
I thought it was a cold sore. Bless her heart. That has to hurt. Yeah. Yeah, no, she did. She had like her lip was like very swollen. It's nothing anymore compared to how it was. She's like, I'm not gonna eat for a week, okay? Because it was so swollen. I'm like, you gotta eat because you're gonna be hungry. Hey, mommy?
Yeah. I'm grabbing the thing from Peppa Pig's family because I need it so I can eat it.
Oh.
So I can't die. Wait, where's the house? It must be Papa's house. Okay.
So on the house, today we ran out of material. The architect didn't order all the material that we needed. He didn't order cement and cal, I think, or something. So we ran out of material. So the guys didn't have any more cement to put the rock together. So they didn't do much on the rock. But they did have other stuff that they could do. Like they were collecting the rock that they're gonna need, and then they were making more castillos because they are making for the reservoir for the water. They are gonna make like a box on the bottom and the side, so that in case it rains and the dirt expands, it doesn't bust the reservoir. So they were working on that. Before we left, they got the cement, so we hopefully we continue tomorrow. The maestro said because rock takes a long time because they have to sort it and fix it depending on the size and blah blah blah. I don't know. He said it should take them at least 2 more weeks to finish the foundation because then they have to fill it with more rock and then with. I think they're gonna put that red rock once they're done with the rock that we have at the house or something, to fill it up, and then they'll start building up. He did say that if it was being done with brick, that they would already been done with the bottom of or the foundation because it wouldn't take them so long. As you guys have seen, we finished the chicken coop. Well, what we can for now. It's still temporary, but it does have the metal roofing now so that the chickens are more safe. I am gonna be bringing the baby chicks probably this week or maybe on the weekend. I'm not sure. Um, to the property because I don't want to be going back and forth. That's what I was telling Jose. That's what I think stresses me out a little bit. I think because I want to be. I take him. I come back home. I go and I take Cassie. I come back home. Then later I have to make lunch. I go and I take it to both of them. I come back home. Then I have to go and pick up Cassie, and then I got to come back home again, and then I gotta go get him. So it's a lot of back and forth and back and forth. And when I still gotta go to Guamio, it's another that way and come back. So I was telling them that I think that's what my body's feeling like. Oh, you need to stop because I'm out of the house too much for me, for my likings. I want to be able to, if I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna just. That's why I really haven't been posting much of the food when I'm cooking it and stuff. Only when it's done and I show you guys what I've cooked. Because I feel like everything is just moving so quickly because I'm so busy that I don't know. My brain is like, I think that's what's going on. But so hopefully we're moving the chickens, the baby chicks that we have left. We maybe 15, 20 at the most at the other property. So I'm gonna be bringing them to the property now. And that way you don't have to be going back and forth either. And now with the dogs being acquainted to them being there, the chickens being there and everything, they're not hurting them or anything. So we're good leaving the dogs over there at night. They do have shelter where they could sleep. The chickens have shelter for rain and stuff. And we are going to get some, they're like tarps, but they're different. They're like wind stoppers. I don't know what they are. But it's like a tarp that we're going to put around the sides. And that should protect them from the water as well. But it hasn't really been raining here anymore like it was before. Yesterday, it rained here at night. It didn't really rain at the property. Which hopefully, it rains a little bit because now we got that reservoir for the water. So we're trying to get water in there. But it has helped a lot that they let us use the water from the rain, but from the guys upstairs for the other property that's above us. But they should be putting the water in a few weeks to the properties from the rancho. They're going to pull it up. I guess Presidencia wanted them to have the streets like lined up and figured out to where they were gonna be, and then they're gonna start moving. So the main street that we go up to the house was a really, really bad one, but now it's fixed. They did put that garden rock, but it helps a lot. And they have done one side of the street, the one that's right in the front of our house. That street was done today. And then they've done 2 main streets. So they're gonna start doing the one that's in the back. It's gonna be the front of the house, but it's really the back. I don't know. But the other side of the house where we're not at all the time, they're gonna do that walk and that street. And once they do those streets, they are gonna start moving in with the water, according to Presidencia. That's what they told them. And also hopefully the lights. That way we won't need to buy water from outside or anything. If not, we're gonna have to probably buy a pipe. The guy, like I said before, he did let us use, he's got a van and he's got a container to transport water, and he told us all we gotta do is pay. He's one of the workers that's working for us right now. But he said that all we gotta give him is money to pay for gas. So for right now, we have to wait a few days and see what happens. But right now we still have water for the rock that they're still doing. There's still a lot more to go with the rock. So I don't know if they're gonna have enough or not. But for right now, they're still working on it. We're working on the garden.
Okay.
What else other updates I have for you guys?
There's one here.
My limon trees are growing leaves. Thank God. So we're getting there, friends. We're getting there. Got around. See you tomorrow. Bye, Vapor Valley. Thank you for joining us. I'm so sorry. I've been super busy these past few days. I missed out on the proper. Sure to watch them when I have some time. Have a contractor making some home repairs. I'll be sure to watch them soon. Nice chatting with everyone. Stay safe and God bless. Catch up with you on another live stream. Adios. Adios, Joanne. Thank you for joining us. God bless.
And see you.
And see you soon, right, Mommy?
Yeah, see you soon. I love you so much. Don't forget to eat all your food and vegetables and
Why don't you eat your vegetables?
because and go to the restaurants and buy hot dogs.
Sonia, she wasn't running. She actually tripped on the charger and fell.
And don't forget to like and subscribe in the channel.
Hi, Nova Tijuana. Welcome. Glad you were able to join us for a while. Like this week, at least this week. Next week it's gonna be a different story, but we didn't have to pay except for the workers for the week because we didn't order any material. Big material, expensive material. I don't think we order anything this week, but we do have to pay the workers tomorrow. So we do work pay on Saturdays. This is the third time we're going to be paying, so we've been in the process for 3 weeks now.
Travelers?
There are 5 guys working at the property right now, and then Jose's there all the time. So that's 6 of them. Jose hasn't really been
Let's go.
working too much these few days because his legs are hurting or his knees are bothering him a lot. So he hasn't really been working, but it looks like they're not doing much because of the rock, but they are doing a lot. And we did have, I don't know if you guys seen the post, but we did have one of the guys got bit. We thought it was a scorpion, but it was actually not a scorpion. It was a spider that bit him. His hand was going numb, or 2 fingers were going numb when he got bit. And they took him to the hospital yesterday. And
I got food.
what we thought was, like I said, a scorpion was actually a spider. He got some medication for the venom or whatever. And they didn't get back to the property till around 5:30. That's the time we left, or we came home because his motorcycle and his things were there still. So we did wait until he got there and told us how everything was. He did go to work today, which is great because that means he's good. But we're getting there slowly, like I said, but at least it's a start. And I think that's what is
Upstairs.
got me in my head because I just want to be ahead more. But we'll get there soon, friends.
Like,
Bye, John. Bye. Adios.
She said,
Valley.
I love you. I mean,
Miguel, you're putting your hair in there.
she loves
You're
you
lucky
so
things are
much.
moving pretty fast on your streets. As I mentioned before, where I live is a 15-year-old colonia, but we're barely getting drenaje and agua potable. Oh, wow. I know ours, because I think because the presidencia's in there, I think it's gonna be moving a little bit quicker. The streets are much better. They're not dirt anymore. They are that rock. And it has helped that the trucks are going back and forth, so they are tightening it down. At least it's not so loose like it was at the beginning, because at the beginning it was very loose. I didn't even want to go in the properties because I was scared I was gonna get stuck. Now I'm not scared anymore. It is tight. They did finish our street, like I said, today, and they should start doing the other side tomorrow. Yes, it's your day for old dishes, Miguel. So I'm hoping they move quick. Jose did make them a drone view video today, because they're gonna present it to the presidencia to let them know what they've done and what they're doing, so they can move quicker as well. So cute, dando consejos. She gives consejos, but she doesn't take them. She doesn't like veggies. She'll eat fruits, but she doesn't look it. She's got a little banana in her hand right now. But she don't like veggies. Right?
I can't open the top, but I can't.
All of our streets are dirt. Oh, a mess when it rains, right?
Look, they made a heart.
Welcome, Megan. Mega beeps.
Mommy,
On
they made a
Jiha's
heart.
Yeah, they did do a heart in a scary face.
Yeah, and two of faces.
Here. Oh,
I'm ready to eat a little banana.
yeah, Sonia, it was kind of scary, but thank God he's good. He's doing good. Yeah, that's probably why, but that's good. Yeah, I think that's why we're moving a little bit quicker. So they are gonna bring the water up to the beginning of the properties, and then we will have to put tubing to our own property or hoses or whatever till they start doing everything else. But at least if they get it that close, like Jose was saying, we would buy hose and pull it to the house. That way we don't have to be bothering other people to give us water, or we don't have to be buying water from the pipe or anything like that. So we're hoping it moves quick. So sad part is I'm higher up in the cerro, so I'll probably be the last to get anything left a lot. I have a fosa and a tinaco. No matter what, I love it here. We're gonna have a fosa and the tinaco. We already have. We bought a 10,000 liter. Yeah, 10,000 liter tinaco. So we bought a huge one because there's a lot of us, and with the garden and the chickens and everything going into the property, we know we're gonna use a lot of water. But then we do also have the spring water down in the rancho that we can always go and get it from there and fill up. Like we were filling up at first to give the chickens, but if we don't have to do that, that's a big plus also. Now I want a snack too, Saori. Want some banana too?
I can give you one here. I can give you all of them if you want it.
Okay. Okay, Jessica, she's gonna share a banana with you if you want it, she said.
Get one. Did she already took one?
Yeah, she already took one. Thank you.
Is she eating it?
Yeah, she's gonna eat it now.
That's right. She's taking away her banana. She went put it. She said another banana. Can I give her another one?
No more.
This one.
Okay, yeah, give her
You can have another one if you want.
one. She said thank you, Saori. Say you're welcome.
Why does he still have her banana there? Why? Look at her face. She's so sad now because I don't have any more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find new ones at the store. Don't worry.
I I seen that. I seen it. That's awesome. Welcome, Jesus.
But
I think today there was at least, the trucks must have at least gone up to the properties 20 times. They keep going up and down because they're bringing rock. And they go, I don't know exactly where they go to get it, but it takes them quite a while to get there. And just right in front of our property, they put 3 big carros with the rock. So 3 big old trucks just in front of just our property. So I can't imagine how many they brought to the whole thing that they've done. But Jose said it's gonna be pretty expensive because I think they charge $1,800 per truckload they bring, and they bring a lot during the day. A lot. I think they put 4, they said, or 5 down the main road, the one that we come up, and they're gonna put 2 more because they didn't finish all the way at the bottom. But the next door neighbor paid for the 5 that they put already, and then they're gonna pay for the other 2 that are left. Jesus here? No, it's not raining. It hasn't really rained much except for the day of the grito, the 15th. That day it poured. That day it was scary. The thunder, the lightning, but other than that, it really hasn't been raining. We need water. Now that we need water, it's not raining. Now that we have that big old reservoir, it's not raining.
she still has her banana there.
Is it raining in Tijuana?
Mommy, she still has her banana there. She didn't finish it then, right?
Yeah.
That's why she eating it still, right?
Yeah. Saori can eat fruit all day, every day. She eats a lot of fruits.
I like bananas and apples and oranges
And grapes.
and grapes. And that's why I eat all of that because it tastes good and food doesn't.
Really? No, food does taste good. What are you talking about? It rained 2 days ago. Yeah, I think rainy season's about over, right? I think should have been over already, but they said it was gonna be going until October here. I'm not sure if that's completely true, but that's what they said. Which is out of the ordinary. I thought you were sleeping, Mama. It's already 9. He's like, our rain season starts in November. Oh, wow, really? Ours starts April, May, and then it goes until August, September, but this time they said it was supposed to be going to October. Fruit does sound good.
Hi everybody. I look brown.
Chocolate.
Hi everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing great.
Emma, you look tired. What's wrong with you? Are you old or something?
You put me to work in too many hours under the sun.
And you didn't bring one of their hats.
I know.
You forgot you had hats?
But everything's going good. Hi everybody. Hi Jesus Martinez, Jessica. Only the 2 males are on the property. The female is here at home. She's on heat, so we're keeping her separated. Begia Margie, hi Janine. ¿Este es el club de los Dolores o qué?
That's why you came to join.
Saludos from Tijuana. No,
Hola, cuídate del sol.
que el sol se cuide de mí.
He wears a hat, but
Yeah,
he's still
I wear a hat, but I'm already chocolatey.
chocolate.
So yeah, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing fine. The body just needs to get used to it. But it's all part of the process. We're struggling with water. Hopefully they get. Hopefully we get rain Wednesday or Thursday because we're getting like 3 days of storm or something like that. Hopefully it's true, so we can save quite a bit of water for the construction of the house. If not, we're gonna need to either have somebody bring water or get a whole pipe of 10,000 liters so they can bring them. Hopefully, they can get up there. So the road is a lot better. So hopefully they say, yeah, we can get it up there. If not, we have to carry loads of 1,000 liters. So it will be 10 loads of 1,000 liters to get that thing filled. But everything is good. Yeah, it's down the street from the property, the natural spring water. But the thing is to haul it up there. So we don't have a truck, so that's the thing. One of the neighbors said that we can borrow his van, but I really not one of those persons that like to borrow somebody else's car because if something goes wrong or breaks, you know, I feel like I'm responsible and I need to get it fixed. So I prefer to pay somebody like the pipes that bring the ones that bring the water, pay them, and if it breaks, it's their company. So I'm not responsible. But if somebody does me a favor with their personal car, that's another story. But hey, so far so good. Tomorrow we're only gonna have like 2 people working there on the property. Everybody else is gonna go do
For the colado, right?
a colado. I think three people are gonna be working on the property. Everybody else is gonna go help out with the roof or a house. They're gonna finish the roof, and that needs to get done in as soon as possible in the same day. And these guys, they do the roof all by hand. They don't bring a truck or anything to mix the concrete or anything. They mix it by shovel.
By hand.
By shovel hand, yeah, and get up there to the first or second floor. I don't know how many floors is this thing, but yeah, they need any hand that they can get on the colado. They said that it's better to do it by hand because the concrete doesn't crack, and sometimes when they bring the truck with the concrete already made, sometimes it cracks or they don't mix it well, the proportions. So they prefer to do it by hand. Hi, Sarah. Can you buy a Holland trailer? Yes, we can buy a Holland trailer, but the thing is, we don't have electricity, and we need something to pump the water into the big thing. I think it will be easier. Hopefully, it's not for long. They're working on the water. I keep telling them, hey, what's going on with the water? And they're working on it. They're already on the talks with the town to get that water up there. So hopefully it's in a month. So it's not gonna be for a long time.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, hopefully, I'm pushing them. I'm pushing them.
Every day he sees them, he asks about the water.
So they need a video for the government of here of Moroleon, and the guy that was gonna do the video for them with the drone. He said once they finish the streets, I don't got time for that. So so I offered myself to make the video for them, so they can present something, you know. And as they go, we might do another one once they end. But I got the video ready for them, and I'm gonna give it to them tomorrow, and hopefully, supposedly the government said that he can tell everybody that the lots they have water already and concrete or all the way to the entrance. So that's a done deal already. We just need to get it
I think
hooked.
they're gonna put blacktop, dijo, no?
Or blacktop or some concrete, one of the two. And the water all the way to the entrance. I said I don't care. We can buy 200 more meters of hose to get it all the way to the property. But I told the guy they selling the lots. You have to make a plan, you know, and get a line through every single lot. And as they sell the lots, you know what? You buy the lot. Here's already the price, including the year of water and what do they call it? The service, the service and the year pay of water.
Thank you, Janine.
The way you don't have to deal with them later. You know, it's already in the payment or something. You know, including in there. But have every street already with the water, so that every house or every cabin or whatever they want to build, they have their water already. He said, you know what, that's a good idea. I need to work on it. I'm like, but right now, it's me, the one that is asking, because we're the only ones that are building up there. And
The other property that they were fixing, they planted
garbanzo peas, right? Garbanzo?
chickpeas. So,
But yeah.
thank you, ladies. Yeah, I already took my allergy pills.
Finally, I don't have to be telling her. But
Jesus,
yeah, there's the update for that.
Jesus, the parade was real big. I didn't think it was gonna be that big, and it took a few hours, right, to get through. It was real big. It was nice though. It was mostly revolution stuff, like was it?
It's more based on, like every school here, they do the honors to the flag. So being that it is the Independence Day celebration, so all the schools and universities and they come and they do the parade with their flags and their university and all that stuff. But it's more focused on the country, not too much on.
What the kids do,
Yeah.
or parade for the kids, like they usually do it. You already answered those two. Are you bringing your truck from the States? We don't have a truck in the States anymore. We let my sister keep it because we still had to finish paying it. So we don't have a truck over there anymore. You already answered that one? That looks like such back-breaking work. It's a lot of work. Carrying the rocks and then making that cement. Hola. Hi, Anna. Welcome. That's great selling point for those properties. Nice suggestion, Jose elected president of Homeowners Association.
That's what he was saying. He was saying we had to do like a committee, to to for the for everybody there. But who's everybody? Yes, me at the moment, because everybody else, who knows when are they going to start building? Um, but they do have a lot of projects. They're already talking about another one. Um, on the starting of the town, and they have another one, which I told them if they do it, let me know so I can go up there. I want to see the view. If the view from where we at right now is beautiful, and if they do the other project uphill, the view is gonna be amazing. I told him, let me know. I want to go up there at least to see.
So they have another what is it?
They have quite a bit of
Acres.
properties.
Yeah, they have more acres, so that they're trying to do into lots so they can sell, and it's over where we're from, so it's up higher in the cerro. How big is Moroleón? Huge.
I don't really know. Maybe in the next live she can answer you guys that.
Can look into it.
We have to look into it, but Moroleón Moroleón to me is really small because it's only the parts that we visit or we go buy groceries, but there's a lot of places that we haven't seen, or we haven't gone yet. But it's big. It's big.
And then like Uriangato is the same streets as
Uriangato and
so
Moroleón is all together now. So some people call it Moriangato or something like that because
they combine.
it's so big that it united together.
Yeah. So that's why there's so many schools. It's a lot of schools, and they didn't have preschools and stuff. Elementaries, they only had a few of the.
They have everything here.
Yeah.
It's just,
But they're at the parade. I'm saying they didn't have any of the little kids, so it's a lot
I think it
more.
was only like a couple, but it was
Yeah,
not a
there
lot.
wasn't many. The Mexican parade was so beautiful. Yes, it was, Anna. I loved it. The committee of one. It's gonna be Jose. Hey, but I think the guys are more scared of me than they are Jose. It's funny. They call Jose el patrón and me is the jefa. I'm like, what?
Because they were like, oh, I'm restricted, with stuff that is going on, we're paying for it, and we have them just like everybody else. We have a job to do and to get done. So I told Erica what I have seen, things that are going on, and Erica's like, "Oh, you just too picky." I said, "Okay, then you can go and supervise and see, and then tell me, I was a lead in the United States, and she was a supervisor. So I said, "Okay, chain of command."
I'm telling you.
I'm like, here, I'm like the general manager, and you're like the CEO. So there you go. And so I have to communicate with the architect, and the architect needs to communicate with the maestro, and the maestro needs to communicate with everybody else. And I had a talk, and I said, you know what, the starting time is at 7 a.m. They're getting here to work at 7:20, 7:30, and they don't come in just start working, they're still around. And I said, I don't think it's my responsibility to tell them, get to work. And but yeah, he understood, and he had a talk with them of the things, and the energy it just shifted like this.
Okay.
And I told her, and sometimes they said, "Oh, el jefe is looking," and I told them, "Don't worry about me. I'm like I'm here with you guys, but I had to let her know, hey, what's going on, because she was gonna ask me like, hey, so how much you guys got done?" And I was over there with them, and Erica comes in, and she's like,
Are you guys done?
Are you guys done?" And I said, "What did I tell you guys?"
And one of the guys is like, "Oh yeah, you were saying the truth." What are you talking about? Oh, sorry.
She's like, Erica's like, what happened? And I said, hey, I was telling them that, hey, tú me mandas, y yo les digo, you're like the top. And
I come and I ask the
yeah,
question.
and she is walking like, are you guys done?
My sister's in Michoacan visiting her husband's family at the moment. It's so beautiful. Yeah, Michoacan is nice. I noticed there's a lot of private schools. There is a lot of private schools in Moroleón.
Everywhere.
Yeah, not in Jalisco where we lived. It was nothing. No private, nothing. Yeah. 47,261 in 2020. That is what Google says. That's a lot of people. That's all we have left, maybe. And now our 2025 is probably quadruple that amount, especially if Uriangato united with Moroleón. This is big. I was so excited to see your land getting ready for building. Thank you, Anna. We're very excited too. Can't wait. Remember to always speak up when you don't like a job because you're paying for it.
We know we used to do things for somebody else, supervise whatever, and now that we're supervising our own house to get built, I told Erica we have to play the same rules. I'm like, we are paying is money out of our pocket, and not because yeah, I goof with them a little bit, but I trying to stay away from them, like as much as goofing, because a lot of people when you goof with them, they think that you're becoming a friend, and they trying to take advantage sometimes, and it's not. I'm paying you to be here at 7 and to get out at a certain time. Sometimes you're gonna be late. I understand that, but when you go a week and you like 7:20, 7:30, to me now it's a problem because during a week there's already 3 hours, and it's not only one person. And I told the architect only one person is getting here at 7. The other ones are getting here at least at 7:30. I'm like, there's 3 hours a week per person. I'm like, I'm losing a day and a half, and I'm the one that has to pay for it. There's quite a bit of time wasted. On top of that, they slack. I understand they doing manual work. That's fine. They can talk and do whatever, but you get tired, you need a rest. I totally understand that. But there's sometimes things that don't go well. And the maestro is now starting to tell them, you know what, hurry up, I need this, I need
Less
that.
talk and more work.
Less talk and more work. So.
But I think that's because the architect talked to him after Jose talked to him. because it all started yesterday, and then today it was a difference.
It's totally different scenario.
And the thing is that the one guy that gets there at 7 is the maestro, and in order for him to start working, he needs the cement mixed, and the ones that mix the cement and stuff are the other guys that are late.
There's two maestros, but one maestro is
The main one.
the main one, and he's fast and he does everything. He makes sure that everything is done correctly. And he gets there at 7:30, and that's because the architect needs to go pick him up, and whatever stocks they have or whatever, he. And I said I don't have no problem. Because he works and he's fast. But I told him his workers, they need to be there already getting the mezcla ready. So when the maestro gets there, everything's ready for him. And he doesn't have to wait. But if the other guys, they get there also at 7:30, the maestro now is standing around waiting for them to get everything ready for him. And I said, maybe I'm wrong, but hey, I'm going to need you to come and supervise and make sure that what I'm saying is correct, because maybe I'm picky like my wife says. But I pick her. That's how picky I am.
My first builder I hired wanted to send me to Rosarito Beach on vacation. That's what I told him. I said, I think it's 2 because you're there 24/7 with them.
Not 24/7. I'm not with them 24/7.
Okay, the hours that they work from 7 to 3:30, 4 o'clock. You're there all the time
it's
with
only
them.
8 hours.
And I think that's why he sees what they're doing. I said, but that's probably the way they work. But since people are never there with them all the time, they're used to it. But now that you're there, you're noticing, and then I told him he's being a snitch.
A nice snitch. There's an employee and a half that I'm paying extra for no work.
A week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be super expensive if they continue like that.
It says the population is falling by 4.26%, but you guys moved there, so it's up a little. 2 15-minute breaks and a lunch break.
No, they get an hour
Lunch.
and 30 minutes before work, and then by the time they get ready and they still smoke their cigar, I'm like, at least get here at 7, and do whatever. But you get here half hour later and you still wanna go far around, and I'm like, nah, losing too much time.
I think you need a sign-in sheet. Clock in, sign in, no paid time off here.
And they said, I'm already frustrated, what's going on, we're losing a lot of time. And they're like, oh, are we gonna get a kawama? And I said, don't spend anything for me. No kawamas for me. I told them, if I'm happy and I like what you guys doing, I might give you extra money, They say, here you guys go spend on whatever you guys want. I'm not gonna bring you guys liquor. But some people, they do here, but I know there's some of them that they don't drink. So I said, no, I might just bring you guys some extra money and say, you know what, you guys did great this week, here for your weekend, have dinner or whatever you guys necessities are. And they said, oh, for Christmas, are we good? I said, yeah, maybe, we'll see what's going on. But I'm like, now the way we're going, we're not gonna get this house done in 4 months.
Johnny's laughing because I got you a snitch.
Stitches get stitches.
My workers learned real quick I wasn't messing around. Yeah, I think that's how they are with Jose too. But I told Jose I didn't know if yesterday because they started moving quicker yesterday after lunch. But I said I don't know if it's because the architect talked to them, if he did talk to them, or if it's because I'm here. Because today I was there too and they were moving quick. But as I said, that's how they were all day. So.
But they're good. They're good.
They're getting stuff done. Like we said, it doesn't look like it's much getting done because it's rock right now. The maestro did tell us if it was brick, we would have already been done because it doesn't take as long. But the rock, since they have to fix it a certain way so it's not sticking out on the sides, right? And something, I don't know.
It's because around the house, the outside it needs to look kind of flush, neat. So they have to look for the face or the outside. So they're spending quite a bit of time. And he said, honestly, if you had brick, which would have been done probably by now with the foundation. And I said, let me talk to the jefa. And I said, hey, I'm like, once they finish all the rock, can we bring them brick so they can move faster? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. And I said, yeah, we got it.
We got the okay.
There's quite a bit of rock. Oh my God.
There's a lot of rock left still, and they're using a lot of rock. And then one of the maestros, he breaks it with the hammer to make.
Both of them sometimes.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen the other one. To make sure it fits, so it's a lot of work.
But their foundation is not gonna break. It's nothing gonna happen to it. Just on the only because it's rock. If it's the block of cement, I think it's weaker than the rocks.
They do that here sometimes when they are roofing. Surprised no one has fallen off a roof with all that beer drinking. Yeah, that's why we're not gonna. Yesterday, when the guy got stung by the spider, and he was in the hospital, I went to the tiendita and I bought me and Jose a drink, but we didn't bring any extra or nothing.
They were all gone. We were just waiting for him.
We're just chilling there talking.
He left his motorcycle and her stuff,
All his stuff.
So we're waiting for him to come back.
And we waited for a few hours. So I was like, I'm going to go to the store and get us a drink. Alcoholic beverage drink. But it was good. And we just sat there and talked. We don't really talk anymore. Because we get home, as soon as we get home, I start cooking, then I start feeding, and then Jose goes to sleep and I
I'm tired.
And we've been waking up pretty early. Even I've been going to sleep around 10 something, and I usually don't. Yeah, I know. That's sad. That's sad. I feel old.
I saw her in the morning with her phone, and I said, "What's wrong with you? What are you doing?"
I was up at 5:30.
I thought that she hadn't gone to sleep yet. I'm like, I'm about to go home, to go to work.
I'm like, I already woke up. I was itching on my legs because when I go and I take my Crocs to the property, I get stung by either mosquitoes or ants, but I have a lot of, I think they're ants and bites on my legs, and they were itching so bad. And I had to go to the bathroom. I was like, I'm just going to stay up now. So I did. Does the time start once they step foot in the property or in the morning after the morning chit chat?
After the morning chat.
No, it starts. It's supposed to start before when they step foot in their property. But It does look great. Love the rustic look. Thank you, Janine. I keep looking at it though, and for some reason, to me, it looks like it's going up instead of going down. I don't know. No? Maybe once it's done, it will look different to me. A couple days into my project, I knew the crew I was gonna use for my home build. Have patience and you will prevail. Have patience and you will prevail. You hear that?
I have quite a bit of patience. Quite a bit of patience. But sometimes you have to speak up. Sometimes when you see I barely speak up yesterday, and how long have they been working already?
3 weeks.
2 weeks and a half.
2 weeks, but the two.
And now that they added more people, I said, no, this is not gonna go well. And I had to tell him, you know what, they're not getting here at 7.
They got there at 7 today, or 2 of them at least, right? 3.
Well, the other one, we didn't know if he was gonna get there because he got stoned by, and there was another thing. We didn't know if the architect spoke to everybody, because when he was there, that's when the other guy got stung by the spider, and he needed to take him to the hospital.
So he got there and mostly right away he left.
Yep. So.
And we told the guy, if anything ever happens like that again, because I think it happened before the architect got there. I told Jose, I thought he had a splinter in his finger, because he kept going like this. I kept looking at him and he kept going like this because I was over there digging. And he would go and stand on the other side and he just kept going like this. So I thought he had a splinter in his finger. And then when the architect got there, he went and he told them. But he thought it was a scorpion that bit him. But it was actually a spider. When he was in the hospital, they told him it was a spider. But we told him once he came back, hey, if that ever happens again and you don't feel good, don't wait until the architect gets here. Let us know and we'll do whatever we have to do to make you guys feel better. I also gave Jose some Benadryl medicine so that he can have in his bag just in case.
So we got some Benadryl now for.
In case of an allergy.
At least it will block the allergy a little bit until they get to the hospital or whatever.
Yeah. Like for me, when I get like the high is really bad, I take 2 Benadryl. It knocks me out, but it takes it away. So I did give Jose some Benadryl today so he can have it in his bag. Wait till you get your porch and you can sit out there and relax and look at the mountains. Even sitting out there under the chicken coop, it looks nice.
We were laying on the top of the tarp that we took out from the chicken coop.
Yeah.
I put it there. We were laying there. The dogs were laying there.
Jack, Teddy, Jose, and me, we're just relaxed, just looking. I love the way that a rock looks. It is going to be beautiful. Trust the process. Yes, it is. And we are trusting the process. Just takes a little bit longer than what we think. Mexico is a different vibe. Sometimes closed for siesta time. Imagine if they took a siesta.
That's what they told me. Oh, when you guys were going to Morelia, we took a fiesta here.
A fiesta. Oh yeah, because they were by themselves that day, right?
Yeah, there was nobody there.
¿De dónde took tu pancita? When your tummy hurts, don't tell me, okay? You're eating too much fruit. Yeah, a lot of the stores here do it's like the stores do close from 2 to 4, right? 2 to 4. Where we buy the chicken coop or the chicken feed, they closed from 2 to 4 also, or 3 to.
I think 1 hour.
I don't know, something. Because we've gone before and it's closed, and they told us they reopen at 4. So there's different places that they do close. But other than that, people still work. But they also probably start earlier, their work hours, instead of 7:30. I know back in Jalisco, they were closed from 2 to 4, but they started work at 6. So, tell them you have a camera on them. We should. Camera, good idea, but don't tell them. Right? It's right there. Well, friends, I think if you guys don't have any more questions, we are gonna let you guys go because it's almost 10 o'clock and I do have to wake up early. Good evening. I was just watching your latest video. Cassie reads so well in Spanish. I'm glad she's feeling better. Thank you, so-called girl. She's doing really good in Spanish. I'm very proud of her. Even though she says she can't relate that in front of people because she gets embarrassed, she is doing really, really, really good. She also did say that her teacher told her that she's one of his 3 top math students, which is awesome. But she is, because she didn't want to read that little, it was a story that they needed to put a title to. And so she needed to read the story. And I said, well, you want to read it on YouTube? And she's like, no, I'm embarrassed. I said, you'll be fine. Just read it. Just don't look at me. She started reading it. She reads really good. She does still have a little bit of problems with some of the words, but other than that, she's doing really good. That's wonderful. She's doing great. Thank you. Thank you. Well, like I was saying, if you guys don't have any more questions, hi, Maria. Good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys go if you guys don't have any more questions for us, and we will see you guys next Friday at 7 o'clock Central Time. Thanks for coming along and joining our live today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please also, if you guys see that hype button, also do hit it so we can continue to grow. We are at 2,425 subscribers, I believe, now. So thank you for all your support. Thank you for being part of our channel. Thank you for being part of our YouTube family. God bless, and well, see you guys next Friday live. Good night and sleep well, friends. Bye. God bless. And go for it, Janine. Thank you. Bye, friends.